Hi everyone, Dr. Auda here with another Get Naked TikTok show. And today, my guest today, we're having technological issues. Yes, and we haven't been able to go live, and I'm not even sure we're going to be able to share a little moment. So I'm trying to go live here because we couldn't do it on the program. So we can have at least a small chat because I was so excited to have this guest on and we haven't been able to get on. So if he's watching, Dr. Ed Cordero, please, you need to watch with your phone this way so I can add you. Guys, thank you for watching this. I was so looking forward to this interview. He's somebody that I've known for so many years and I totally admire. I think it's been, I don't even know how many years, probably as long as I've been in practice. I've known him here in Florida and the FCS and the Saturday Night Lives. So yes, he's an inspiration to all and he's doing such amazing work for chiropractic and for the chiropractic students. So I can't wait to have him on. We've been having technological issues since I don't even know, but Jim Chester was helping me and he said that it has to be using Google Chrome, right? And maybe he wasn't using Google Chrome, but there was no audio on his part. I don't know if you guys can hear me and I don't know if he's there, but this is what life is all about. You know, I'm here in practice. I just finished a busy morning and I made this space, he made this space to talk to me, and I just was so excited to jump in. And he's just such a busy man that he has his time counted. We were going to do it in Spanglish, English, Spanish, anything, and I'm excited to speak at LYCEUM 2019. So if you haven't registered, please go check it out. It's going to be May 2nd to the 4th in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I can't wait to see the new campus and everything that they're doing. I've seen pictures and I'm so excited to go see it and tour it, and it's just wonderful. And now that my son told me that he wants to be a chiropractor, I'm just super excited to go visit. I was supposed to go to Sherman actually, and yes, you know, I actually found it to be the school was not as nice as it is now, and probably I was shallow then, so I wanted a party town, and that's the reason I didn't go to Sherman. But yes, my brother graduated from Sherman actually, so it's an amazing school, and I'm not sure what he's having some technical issues. He just texted me. Okay, let me see if I can type him a message. You guys are awesome. How's your day going? Is your day going good? What should I ask him when I do have him on? Do please post that in the comments. Can you be on your phone? Vertical? No. Horizontal? And watch my life. I don't see you as watching, so I can add you. This is so awesome, huh? Yeah, thumbs up if you have ever had any computer issues or while trying to go live or on a talk. There was this time I never forget. Hi, Jorge. I was giving a talk in Parker, Chicago. And the audio was getting caught up with my, oh, there he is. I could bring him on camera. Look at it. Yay! But the audio was kind of caught up with my earrings, and they had to undress me on stage to remove my mic, and then just give me a handheld device. And this all happened while 500 people were observing. It was crazy, but you know what? Life is all about how you handle the setbacks. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you act when it happens to you. So my phone says it's adding him. And I haven't done a live this way in a while, but I am excited. He is coming on and we're going to use whatever time we have to the best we can. Let me tell him it's being added. He's being added. Unless for any reason God above has better plans for me today. But thank you guys for being there, for your support, for everything that you do for me to keep doing having these amazing interviews, for your comments, for your shares. Yeah, the video guests. Algo cambió con tu audio. ¿No se escucha ahora? This is great. This is just wonderful. Yeah, this is life, you know. That's how it is. So let me go and get my other earphones. You see, this new phone has different ones. Okay, like this is my butterfly. See? Look, my region thing. You see it? Uh-huh. For life. Okay. Can you hear me now, Carlos? ¿Me oyes? No? Ok, definitivamente Edwin no lo pudimos agregar. Déjame ver si lo puedo volver a traer. We're going to try again. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Look at you. Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Finally.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Aura. How are you?
Oh, my gosh. Can everybody hear us? If you can hear us and you're watching, because you're that awesome to be patient with me and with us during this process, please let us know. Let me know that you can hear us, just so we can keep going. Hi, Jim. So Jim Chester says that we have to use Google Chrome. And if you're not using Google Chrome, the audio doesn't work.
Oh, boy.
So it's wonderful. But thank you so much for being here. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yes.
Yes. Okay. So buenos días a todos. I know we're supposed to do it in Spanglish, as the people ask. So we will try. But can you tell the people that don't know you, like I've been blessed to know you, a little bit about you? You can share anything from your history, your past, present, whatever you want to share. Go ahead.
Not a problem, Doctor.
And thank you. Welcome to the Naked TikTok with Dr. Aura.
Absolutely. You want me to do it in Spanish, English, or we're going to do it in both?
Lo que quieras.
No importa,
Vámonos.
no importa. Bueno, let's do it in English. It's probably going to be a little bit easier. Well, first of all, Aura, you know, we know each other for over 10 years. I started chiropractic, graduated from Life University back in 1993. And then I practiced in Puerto Rico for several years. And then I realized that being in Puerto Rico, you know, that I needed to do something a little bit bigger. I needed to kind of move back to the United States. And I started my practice in 1995 in West Palm Beach, Florida. And I was the only Hispanic chiropractor in the West Palm Beach area at the time. And so it was a blessing in disguise, because number one, not only was I blessed to be in a beautiful area in West Palm Beach, at the same time, I was the only Hispanic chiropractor being able to take care of the Latin community. And so that was a huge blessing, because I went from zero to hero basically within a couple of years, because my office was just full of people wanting to come and get chiropractic care, and feeling more comfortable with having a Hispanic doctor, a Latino doctor that was there to take care of them. So I practiced in West Palm for about 20 years. And in that 20 years of time, it was just amazing. We took care of our community. We took care of the people that came to see us. We took care of not only the Latino population, but we took care of the gringos as well, because we love the gringos. And so we took care of them as well. And yes. Besitos para todos. And so after 20 years in practice, one day I get this phone call, and the phone call says, hey, I'm Dr. So-and-so. I'm with the Board of Trustees of Sherman College. We've been watching you. We've been going to seminars where you have been speaking. And we want to know if you want to be interested in participating in a presidential search. Dr. Aura, I thought it was a joke, and I hung up the phone. And so I hung up the phone, and I was like, these people, who are they? And so it ended up really being a Board of Trustees from Sherman College. Long story short, I called them back. I went through the interview process, and here I am 6 years later, and I'm up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I've been running the school now for 6 years. So it's been a brief journey, very quick journey, but I tell you what, I love what I'm doing, and I love the opportunity to share my story with as many people as possible.
I love that. And it feels like because of everything that has happened in Sherman since you've been there, it feels like it's been ages you've been there. But it hasn't. I can't believe you just said it. It's 6 years, and the transformation has been amazing. So whatever Latino spice you brought there is is making the juice that much tastier and spreading throughout. And for that, we are super, super grateful. I did a TV show just recently, and my son told me for the first time ever he wants to be a chiropractor.
I saw that, and you know what? I was
He had not told
I
me,
was
and I will
excited.
push it.
I
You
was
know,
excited
I
for
know.
you. I was excited for
I
you. So
know,
that's
I
awesome.
know, I know. So I'm excited. Before you came on, I was talking about how you are an inspiration to all of us, and you have been traveling nonstop to try to get chiropractic everywhere and to educate as many people as we can what chiropractic is, and that is part of my mission too, obviously, as you know. And that's why I do all these shows, because I really want to get the word out, and I want to just stir the pot a little bit so we can be louder, because I feel that people need the choice, and chiropractic needs to be the educated choice, but they need to know the right stuff from every side, so they can. So many people come into my office, and I know many chiropractors too, that they don't know. There is a last resort. They really don't know, but they just came in, but they don't know what it is. So in that, I'm considering you travel so much, and you're doing this message, and this is your mission. What do you think is what is needed in order to get the word out even louder, to get certainty increase, and to make chiropractic the #1 healthcare choice?
Well, my experience in practice actually gave me that answer. And what happens is this: we're all passionate. Doctors of chiropractic, we're passionate individuals. We love hard, we play hard, we do things full out. The problem is this: we get comfortable. And when we start to become comfortable, we become lazy. And when we become lazy, we think about, well, guess what? I'm successful. I have a great practice. I got a great family. I travel the world on personal things. I've done my job. Let what they need to do to get this message out. And the thing about it is this: the longer I am in chiropractic, the more that I realize, Dr. Auda, that I have not really even shared what I'm supposed to be sharing. I should be sharing a lot more. Therefore, I look at it from this perspective, and I think you would appreciate this, and the people that are watching this would appreciate this. Remember the old adage that said, if you were the last chiropractor in the world, would chiropractic continue to exist? And the answer is not as easy as we think. Because if we were the last chiropractor in the world, will chiropractic continue to exist? That depends on each one of us. And we have to have this consciousness that we are the last chiropractor. That if I don't speak my mind, if I don't share my message with every single person I come in contact, chiropractic is not going to continue to exist. That's the mindset. That's what you need to do as a doctor of chiropractic, is to realize that you are responsible, and if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. And so I think that what happens is we become lazy. We become satisfied with our success, and we forget that there's people out there in our profession not sharing the truth, not sharing the message, not sharing their wisdom, not sharing their passion. And our younger generation is coming up, and all they want to do is become successful from a financial perspective, not necessarily from taking responsibility that, you know what, you and I stood on the shoulders of giants, and therefore they need to stand on the shoulders of the upcoming giants. And therefore it's every single person's responsibility to ensure that we're constantly bringing the message around the world, that we're constantly educating our patients in practice, that we're constantly educating our communities and educating every single person that we have an opportunity to share this message. We need to share that message.
That is so true. And thank you for everybody commenting and everybody watching. You can post a question and I will ask him if the time permits. But yes, indeed, Roberto just said, if you don't, if you don't share your story, the market will create one for you. And that is so powerful. We have to share your story. I know you used to be on a radio show constantly, and you were sharing and educating and sharing and educating, even when your office was bursting with people. So I think that you pegged it on the point. We get comfortable. Because it's scary. It is scary to get out there. It is scary to go on a radio show. It's scary to go on a TV show. It's scary to do these lives. It's scary. I'm going to admit and be really naked with the audience. What I do, and this is scary, and I get butterflies, and sometimes I get nauseous. But it is part of where's your passion driving you? Your passion needs to be bigger than your fear. And indeed, if you were the last chiropractor, would it still stand? And I'm ashamed to say that I don't know if it will, if I was. So I know I have to step up my game because I don't think I'm doing enough. So what are some things that we can start just doing in order to increase our certainty, our voice, and just get out there even more to get past that fear of doing it?
Well, it's like anything else. You have to step out and realize that it's okay to be fearful. It's okay for people to look at you and maybe not understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. And you're the person that puts that in your mind. You know, I looked at it this way when I started, and this is just me. When I started doing my talks and my orientations, and when I went out into the local community to speak, I looked at it from this perspective. I'm the authority in chiropractic. Nobody knows more about chiropractic than I do. And if I'm in a group of people that I don't know who they are, none of them know more about chiropractic than me. So no matter what, I'm the expert. So I should be able to go there, and no matter what I share, it's going to be okay because I'm that expert. And so once I started doing that, I felt better about myself. I felt better about my message. I started to prepare myself. So if somebody asked me a question, that I would have the right answer to be able to give them. But listen to this, Dr. Aura. A lot of times we don't have all the answers. So what do you do as a chiropractor when a patient comes to you and says, hey, Dr. Aura, tell me about this, this, and this, and you don't know? You know what you do? You don't BS them. You just say, you know what, Mary? I don't know the answer. Let me look up the answer for you. Let me find that answer. I'll get back to you in the next visit. And so the more you do this, the more you get out of your comfort zone, the better you become at it. And I think that people love transparency. One of the reasons that I've been very successful as a leader in chiropractic is because I'm transparent. You know me for 10 years. I'm no different than you met me 10 years ago. I'm no different with my family. I'm no different with the people I deal with. I'm no different with the community. I am who I am because I want people to know that I'm transparent, that I care about this profession. And therefore, my message could be misunderstood sometimes, but the heart and the passion that people feel when they're in front of me, they go, I don't know what you're talking about, Doc, but I want it. You know, and I think that sometimes that's what we have to do, Anna.
Yeah, I think it's just energy. You know, they feel your intention, and that translates into energy. Yes. And people just want what you got. And I love it. Accent and all, we get the message across, and that's all that matters, right? I want to talk about some things that you're doing now with Sherman, because not only is the building beautiful, and I can't wait to go to LYCEUM and be a speaker. I am so honored. So thank you for having me, and I'm inviting everybody because it's just, I can't wait to go and see it because it's been beautiful. But I was interviewing Dr. Chandel, and he was telling me that you're implementing some even business classes for the students, and I think that's just so important. I wish I had that when I was in chiropractic school. What are some things that Sherman is now implementing with their courses and their students in order to get these kids even more ready to share the message and pass the fear?
Well, you know, when you and I went to school, and a lot of people that are watching, when they went to school, we had one business class. And so watch this. If you come from a background of your family owning businesses, it's no big deal because you're used to that. And, you know, I'm a first-generation chiropractor. I'm a first-generation entrepreneur. I'm a first-generation professional in my family. And so I had nobody to teach me business skills. And the one business class that I got at school was not enough. And let me tell you something, and I'm going to be naked with you and your public as well. I was a mediocre chiropractor for 3 years. 3 years. Look at me, I'm 2. 3 years because nobody taught me business. And so I lost a lot of money because I didn't understand the business concepts. I didn't understand the entrepreneurship concepts. And so after 3 years, I learned, and I became a very successful business person. When I came to Sherman College, I didn't want our students to go through that process. And so I hired Dr. Dean DePice from TLC. And Dr. Dean DePice came, and for over 2 years, he put a curriculum, an entrepreneurial business program for every single quarter. So in other words, we're in a 14-quarter program. So from quarter 1 through quarter 14, you would get entrepreneurship, you would get business acumen. And so when you graduate from Sherman College, you have 14 quarters of entrepreneurship, business classes. And watch this. If the students follow the process, if the students do what he or she needs to do, the program that we've implemented through TLC and Dr. DePice is called G10. And that means graduation plus 10 years. If the student follows from quarter 1 through quarter 14, does what he or she is supposed to do, within 10 years, they can obliterate their entire debt, not only from school, but also living as well. So their debts that they have personally. What a concept that you can come to chiropractic school, follow what they taught you, do the business and the entrepreneur acumen, and within 10 years be completely debt-free. That's a game changer. And therefore, Sherman College is offering that opportunity. And our students that are going through the process, they're going to be incredible businessmen and women. They're going to be able to live a life like they've never lived before. They're going to be able to take care of their families. They're going to be able to take care of their communities. They're going to be able to give money to the churches. They're going to be able to take care of the chiropractic schools that they choose to donate, because from a business perspective, they're going to be debt-free, and that's going to be a game changer.
Woo! I love that. And if you're watching and commenting, hi back. And yes, please share. Click the button share. So many people need to hear this message. There is truth in this. We can get out of debt.
Yes.
We can shine. We can succeed. And we can help lots of people, because the more we are shining, the more we can help others.
Absolutely.
It's just it. You cannot give what you do not own. So keep sharing, keep watching. And now going into some naked talk here. Is there any life lessons, any regrets that you might have, anything that you want to share with our audience? I consider that everything is there for a reason, and it teaches us. But I always put this question out there because I love to hear from people's experiences and journey. I think it's so powerful.
Well, you know, it's funny. I don't regret anything. The only regret that I have is that I didn't choose going to chiropractic school a lot sooner. You know, I was this type of person that I was always very outgoing. I always wanted to serve people. I wanted to give out of my abundance and help people. But I never found what that was. And so I was always good at everything that I did, but I wasn't a master at what I did. So I was a great communicator. I'm a great father. I'm a great husband. I'm a great mentor. But, you know, it took me a long time to figure out really, really, really what I wanted to do. What was the burning passion in my heart? And when I started to educate myself with chiropractic, my wife had an injury, and I went to the chiropractor with her, and I thought this guy was whacked out. I thought this guy was just crazy. But this guy loved what he did. And he talked to my wife, and he talked with passion and authority. And what he told my wife came to fruition. She did become better. She stopped taking the drugs. She went, and it blew my mind. And I said, you know what? I want to do this with my life. I think I found the missing piece. This is what I want to do. I want to help people through a natural approach called chiropractic. And the same way that my life was transformed through watching my wife get better, this is what I want to do. And so I started looking, but guess what? I procrastinated like a lot of us. I spent 10 years making up excuses. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I don't have the proper education. Are people going to like what I do? And all these things that were just made up in my mindset. You know, and I started to believe what people used to tell me. Well, you're not going to be good enough. What do you know about this? And I believed that. And for 10 years, I didn't go to chiropractic school. And then one day I woke up, and it was like somebody slapped me across the face. The moment. And with the support of my wife, the support of my children, I started chiropractic school. And I tell you what, I never looked back. And I'm so grateful. I'm blessed. I'm honored to be able to be a doctor of chiropractic, but more importantly, a person that cares about this profession and a person that wants to see that this profession continues to move forward and they can continue to help as many people as possible. And that's why I'm so passionate with the students and the people that are interested in becoming doctors of chiropractic.
I love that. What kind of tips can you share with somebody that don't know what their passion is, or that are on the fence about becoming a chiropractor? Is there any tips to finding your true passion?
Well, I think there's several tips. I think number one of the things that you need to do is stop listening to other people. I think you need to go inside. You need to go internally. One of the things that I do, and I've done for many years, is that every morning I wake up and I have my quiet time. And in my quiet time, you know, I'm a man of faith. So therefore, I read my Bible, and then I read things that are motivational to me, or I hear things that are motivational to me. And then what I do is I stop and I'm quiet to listen to the responses. You know, so I think that one thing is we need to not share with everybody, because a lot of people are fearful. They want to poke holes in your desire to become successful. Not because they don't want you to become successful, because they're jealous that they don't think that they can do it. So therefore, when you share your story and your passion, I think that people want to poke holes. So number one, you got to be quiet. You got to go inside. You got to listen to the internal part of your being, because you will get the answers. Number two, find mentors. Find mentors that have done it. Find people that are successful in your career path, and then go to them and say, listen, this is what I want to do. What do you think are some of the things that I can do? They're going to obviously give you some advice. You go ahead and follow that advice. The third thing is you got to be committed. You got to be committed. You got to commit. There's sacrifices that you're going to have to go through. And you know what? It's going to be painful. There's going to be sacrifices. Other people are going to be buying cars and houses and traveling all over the world. And you're going to be committed to taking those initial steps to get you in that career path where you want to be. And so, but guess what? Once you get in that career path, once you understand what your calling is, once you start to become successful, you're going to supersede and surpass all those people that said to you, oh, don't do this. Are you wasting your time? So I think those are some of the things that you can do. But you got to be very careful. You got to go inside. You got to find a mentor that's going to I'll give you some advice and some wisdom, and share some advice and some wisdom that's going to make a difference in your life.
Woo! I love that. It's like praying is talking to God, and just meditating is listening. And sometimes we just need to stay quiet, because the answers are always within. Just like we do in chiropractic, right? The power of the body heals the body, comes from above down, expresses from the inside out. And I think that goes with passion and purpose, and the uncertainty that we seem to have among the chiropractor threats and stuff. Is there anything you think that is going to unify us? Is that a word that we should even be considering? Or how can we just put our gas together in order to move in the right direction and actually educate more people?
Well, it's funny. I don't see unification in our profession yet, but I do see this. I see people that are willing to want to make a difference in this world. One of the passions that you should have, and that I should have, and every person watching us, is you want to leave the world better than the way that you've got it when you're in this world. And so what happens is this. I don't do chiropractic because I want to become successful. I don't do chiropractic because I want to make more money. I don't do chiropractic because I want people to talk about me and elevate me and put me in a pedestal. I do chiropractic because I know that if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. And I know that some people may say, well, that's ego. No, it's not ego. I know that you have to be passionate, because if I have 4 grandchildren. I have the 5th one coming. And if I want my grandchildren to be checked by a principal chiropractor, I know that I got a lot of work to do. And so therefore, the more people that can come on board with being transparent, authentic, wanting to make a difference in this world, in our profession, you're going to see legacies being left behind in our profession. The more that people want to make more money and just ego and stuff like that, it's going to be short-lived. So I think that our profession can reach a level of us leaving a legacy in the future for the future generations to come. But it's going to take work. It's going to take effort. It's going to take authenticity. It's going to take transparency. And it's going to take people with big mouths to go out and continue to tell the story to as many people as possible. Let me share something with you, Dr. Aura. I think this is really cool. I know you've done this. I know you have done this. When I was first starting in practice and I wanted to do my doctor's talk, I didn't have any people coming in. And so you know that I would get up and do the doctor's talk to nobody in the room. Just go ahead and do the doctor's talk. And so I figured, you know what? I'm not crazy, because I'm practicing. I'm practicing my delivery. I'm practicing. I would videotape me, and I would practice, and I would do this, and I would get better and better and better. When I wasn't seeing volumes of patients, and I was only seeing a couple patients a week, I would a day at that time. And I would adjust the empty tables 100 times in the morning, getting myself ready with my meditation, my prayer time. I would adjust the tables, making believe there was people on the tables, and go through the exercise of feeling what it was to adjust 100 patients a day. People think that's crazy. You're creating muscle memory. You're creating a mindset that you're visualizing, therefore manifesting that. And it got to the point that when I left practice 6 years ago, I was seeing anywhere between 250 and 300 patients a day. And so I don't say that to brag. I say that you have to create it in your mindset first. You got to go through the sacrifices and through the exercises for it to manifest itself.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Did you get cut off?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I think that's so beautiful, and yes, I've recorded myself with 0 people in the waiting room, or like so yeah, you know, I have done it, so I am guilty of that. In the 100 or 200 people on the tables, I want to get back to that. I used to do it long time. So those are things that great reminders, because you have to, your mind would just make happen whatever you truly believe, and your whole body needs to feel that vibration in order to produce it and make it real. I think that's just so awesome. So LYCEUM, can you tell us a little bit more? What should we expect? And yes, let's send an invite. I don't even know what time it is, because my computer is. Oh, here we go. I don't want to steal too much of your time, so let me know if we're good with.
You're fine.
Okay.
Not a problem. LYCEUM is May the.
Let's invite people.
Absolutely. LYCEUM is May the 2nd through the 4th. That's our biggest event that we have on campus. Everyone is invited to be able to come. We're going to have over 30 speakers from all over the world that are going to come and share. It's principal chiropractic at its purest form. And so if you're interested in coming in to learn about principal chiropractic, to listen to some amazing speakers, to be able to come and fellowship with the best of the best of the best in our profession, LYCEUM is definitely the place for you. If you want to come check out Sherman College and check out all the renovations, all the new buildings, to be able to check out our students and just, you know, be part of a family. See, Sherman College is a family, and we want to open our doors. We're hosting this LYCEUM, and we want to open up our doors to every single person that wants to come and be able to, number one, be loved. Number two is to be able to be accepted. Number three, to be able and just be part of something that's bigger than yourself. See, one of the greatest things in this world is when you can become part of something bigger than yourself. And so therefore, LYCEUM is the time and the place for it. May the 2nd through the 4th. All you need to do is go to www.sherman.edu/LYCEUM. So www.sherman.edu/LYCEUM. You can register, and I tell you what, you're not going to be disappointed. Last year we had close to 700 people on our facilities. This year we're expecting anywhere between 800 and 1,000. We don't want you to miss out. And I tell you what, Dr. Auda, we're so excited for you to come and share. We are just amazed at the love and support that we're getting here at Sherman College, and I'm excited to be part of that as well.
Well, this was another successful live talk. This was wonderful. I can't wait. I'm so happy we made it happen. For a second, I was like, oh, no, but winners never quit. And that's what you are, and you have taught me something. So thank you so much for all you do. Besos a tu bella esposa. May your mission keep going and impacting the lives as many as you already have. I mean, your name always comes up in conversation, and everybody always has to say amazing things about you. It's like, I'm like, oh, so I'm not the only one blessed to know him. Okay. No. So thank you so much for all you do. May it ripple everywhere in every continent, and may people know what true chiropractic is all about, which is a profession that has blessed us all, blessed our families, and blessed so many out. So thank you again for this. We're going to put the link right below. Keep sharing this. A lot of tips were shared, and this story you want to hear. So please share it with your friends, your patients, your groups, okay? Because we love and appreciate you for that. And keep sharing your passion. If you have any questions about finding purpose or your mission, definitely reach out to both of us. I'm sure we'll be glad to help.
Yes.
Debbie, besos a ti también. Te queremos mucho. Can't wait to see you, Jim. Thank you so much. Everybody that commented, we love and appreciate you. Go ahead and have yourself a blessed day. Thank
God bless.
You, Dr.
Bye-bye.